Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to today's Zoom meeting. I don't know if I'm audible enough.
Yeah, just work on your sound a bit.
Okay. So can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Eh?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Welcome. Today's Zoom will be talking about Royalq. What is Royalq? About Royalq. And you can't talk about Royalq without discussing about cryptocurrency and how they move. Okay? The business is all about the sports market. The business is all about the sports market. That is what Royalq means. The robot is helping us to trade cryptocurrency in the sports market. So one we want to ask, what is the sports market? We already know what cryptocurrency is all about. Cryptocurrencies are digital assets. You don't see them, but they are legal tenders. They are money. Okay, you can use it to exchange for goods and services. So they are also referred to as legal tender, which are legal in some countries, while some countries are still trying to adopt it. Okay, so we understand what cryptocurrency is all about. It's just like you having gold, diamond. Those ones are physical assets. Crypto, they are digital assets. Okay, so the robot helps us to trade this crypto because of the volatility of this crypto. Okay, volatility means the prices of this crypto, they are not stable. They go up and come down. So they are not stable. So that is what is the meaning of volatility. It goes up and it comes down. So if you are trading, the robot helps you to trade this stuff with your capital. It means that once the robot starts trading, your capital goes up and it comes down. It comes down, it goes up. It goes up, it comes down. That is what we are doing. That is what the robot is helping us to do. When capital goes down, the robot buys more quantity of that crypto with more capital. When the coin goes up, that is, your capital has floated up, your robot will sell the crypto back and bring out your capital with profit. So that is what the business is all about. The spot market is just like you having a shop. You go to the market, buy goods, and come back and put inside your shop. So there's no risk, there's no loss. You understand? You can go to the market today, buy some sets of, maybe you buy umbrella and come and keep in your shop. The season is already sunny. People might not need umbrella. So the value, you see that the value of umbrella might go down. There's no risk, there's no loss. The value is down, but you are not selling. You are waiting for when the rainy season will come because you know that after the sun, there will be rain. You understand? So you just be patient. Or you can leave the umbrella inside your spot market and look for another goods that you can trade. So that is crypto. The value, your capital in these other coins might be going down because that is not the season for that coin. So all you have to do, introduce margin calls, buy more quantity of that coin so that the robot will still be making profits for you when that coin starts improving in prices. So you will not say, you should not, if you are doing a business, you should not say, the coin you are trading is going down. Yes, the coin must go down. That is the lifestyle of crypto. It goes up and it comes down. That is why you are not advised to use a capital that you want to use next week. Money you want to use next week, money you want to use next month. That is why it's not advisable to use it, because once you engage the money and the robot starts trading for you, that capital turns to floating capital, meaning that it can go down tomorrow and stay down for 1 month. So it's not something that I start today, I want to remove the money tomorrow, your capital. No, if your robot makes profit of $10, you can remove it any moment. But why you cannot remove your capital at any moment is because of you have already engaged, your robot has already engaged that capital in the trade. So you have to be patient. Let that coin be in floating profit before the robot can sell it and give you your capital and your profit. So the robot helps us to trade cryptocurrency in the spot market, making us profit. We only experience floating loss and floating profit, which means the waiting time, the time it will take the coin that goes down to recover up. That is what we experience. Okay? Now, the robot is also designed to make sub profits for us when when the coin is down. The robot is being designed to buy margin calls. That is, it's being designed to buy more quantity of the coin when crypto is down. So if your coin, your coin you started, the trade you started, and the trade is down, you should not be afraid. It's part of the business. What you should be checking is your robot buying your margin calls. It's part of the business. As far your trade is on, your capital is no more real. It's now floating capital. As far that trade is ongoing, capital will float down. It will reduce in value. It will also increase in value with time. So that is why the subscription for this business is for a duration of 1 year. It's just like you renting a shop. You want to do business for 1 year. So that is why even if your trade is down for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, what your concern should be is, are you making profits while you wait? That is the concern. You should be making some profits as you wait. So your concern should not be, my capital is going down. Your capital, you have already used your capital to start a trade. It's no more capital. It's called floating capital. Until that trade closes, it will be called floating capital. So they say knowledge is power. When you come to the Zoom, we'll advise people to always come to the Zoom to get this knowledge. Because when people are in the business, they started the business, and after like 1 week, they will notice, they will go to their exchange and see, my capital is down. No, once you have started a trade, your capital is no more real capital. It's called floating capital until that trade closes. Now, some person might leave their trade on cycle and they are waiting for the trades to close. No, your trade can either be on cycle or on one shot. One shot means buy and sell and stop. I want to see my capital and my profits in my exchange. Buy, sell, and stop. I want to see my capital, not floating capital now. My real capital and the profit I've made from that coin. You put your trade mode on one shot. Once the trade buys and executes, it will stop. Now you can use your capital if you want to do any other thing. You can use your capital. If you still want to go back and trade another coin, you can also initiate the coin. But if you are the type that you are busy, okay, and you have capital that can cover the dip. Dip is when the value of coin is going down. a dipping means it's going down. Your robot will be buying the dip. And your robot will only buy the dip when you have enough capital to handle the trade. Okay, so when you have enough capital to cover dip of like say minus 50%, you can put your trade on cycle and you go your way. But please, we have noticed that some persons, when we say you go your way, you will leave your trade, you see them abandoning their business. So it makes me wonder, why will I start up a business like Royalq? Why will I start up a business like a provision store? Because of I did not make profits for 1 week, I don't monitor the business again. You should be consigned, because normally you should be consigned in a business you started that is not making profit. You should be consigned, not abandoning the business. That is the mistake some persons do. Once their coins have dipped and their robot cannot see new money or cannot see enough money to buy the dip, their robots will be on standstill waiting for the coins to come up in profit. But you see them, they will stop checking up on their business. They will stop checking what is happening in Royalq and in Binance or in the crypto space. One of the drawbacks we also have, apart from the floating loss and floating profit, which is the waiting time, the second drawback is coins delisting. And these coins delisting, they always give 2 weeks to 1 month's notice. So I will keep up I'm wondering, why will someone come after a coin has been delisted? It means the person did not pay attention to his or her business for 1 month. And I ask, why will someone be operating the business without checking, looking at it for 1 month? So if you open a provision store and you put a salesperson there, for 1 month, you have not gone through the books to know how the business is doing. It's bad. It's a business that if you take it serious, in the space of 6 to 1 year, if you take it serious in this season, this harvest season, it might change your lifestyle if you take it serious. It changed my own. At least I'm sitting down in my house in Lagos, a landlord, courtesy of Royalq. So if you take it serious, even when all through 2022, there are some weeks I will not make $1 from Royalq. There are some months I will not make more up to $10 in a month. But we are still carrying the business all through the dip, all through the bear season, 2022, all through 2022. We will also enter 2023 before crypto started picking up in 2023. So we stayed in the business for 1 full year of bear season when we hardly make profits. So it's important for anyone that is starting this business to know your business, to know the business. The dip is our friend. The dip is part of the business. Your capital, there's no risk, no loss. But your capital, once you start, the value will go down when there's dip, when market dips, when market comes down. But as long as you are not touching it, you are not selling it yourself, you are leaving it for the robot to do its work. When the coin starts increasing, your capital will also increase with it. And when the robot closes the trade, it only closes the trade in profit. So you see your capital and you see your profits when the trade is over. So you will not be saying, what is happening to my capital? Know your business. Know your business. As long as the products your robot is trading are intact. The coins your robot bought to trade are intact, even when the value goes down. So people will be saying, my coins is going down. Are you not seeing your exchange? Are you not seeing all coins? If you open your Binance, the first page you will see Bitcoin, you see all those hot coins. When you see them in red, there's no how the coins you are trading, your robot is trading will not go down too. So when there's a general dip in the market, you should know your business. You should know that there's general dip in the market, coins are down. That is the best opportunity. Is my robot buying my margin? Is my robot buying my margin? You knowing that your robot is buying your margin should give you joy that yes, once crypto starts improving, you will make profit from those margins. So in general, this business is like you owning a provision store business. That is the mindset of starting this business. A mindset of you starting up a provision store business. And you rented the shop for 1 year. You rented the robot for 1 year with $120. That $120 is what you use to pay the shop rent for 1 year. It's not refundable, it's money you use to pay for your shop. So once you pay it, they have given you a shop with a robot for you to trade. Now, you link the robot with your exchange, either Binance, Huobi, Bybit, KuCoin, and the rest. I think there are eight of them. You link them with API binding, and your capital stays in your exchange, safe and secured. You don't give your capital to Royalq. The only money you send to Royalq is that 120 plus either 10 for gas fees, or 20 for gas fees, or 30 or $100 for gas fees. Gas fees are money. It's just like take it that the car you are driving is the robot. If you don't drive your car, the fuel you put inside your car will still be intact. So if your robots do not make profits for you, that $10, $20, $30, $40 you send to your robot account as gas fee will still be intact. That fuel will be reducing only when your robot starts working and making profits for you. That is when the gas fees will be reducing. Your gas fees in your robot must not go lower than $2. So anytime it goes lower, the robot will send you a notification that a reminder that your gas fee is reducing. Once it gets lower than $10, it will send you a reminder. Just like in your car, there's a level your fuel will reduce to, and your car will send you a signal that your fuel is about to finish, is low, top up. So that is how the business works. Your capital stays within your exchange, safe and secured. No risks, no loss. We only experience floating loss and floating profit, which means waiting time. If the coins goes down in prices, your capital also flows down with it. Your capital will reduce as crypto is reducing. There's no time frame for it to come up, but it will definitely come up. We have Bitcoin that is around 50 something or 60 something today. In 2022, Bitcoin reduced to $15,600 for one. 2023 January started picking up, it started increasing. We saw it at $20,000. We saw it at 25,000, 30, 40, 45, 50. It increased to 72. It now retraced to 60. So in the last couple of weeks, we have been seeing it 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. I think it should be in 63, 62, 63. So crypto that goes down, your capital will also goes down with it, but it is not real loss. When crypto starts matching up, your capital will also follow it to increase. So that is the flow. So where do you stand to gain? It is in buying of the margin calls, buying of those dips, and be making some profits. That is where your concern should lie in. Because you already know that crypto goes up and it comes down. So my capital is going up and it's coming down. Okay, when it's down and I have to wait, how will I be making those sub profits? That is what you should be after in the business. Because they say knowledge is power. So when you know that, okay, I have so amounts for margin calls, the government will be making margin calls of profits for me for this trade. Okay, this coin, I'm trading only one. Let me try and trade let me find capital so I can trade two. In case, if this coin A goes down and it's refusing to be volatile, so my robot can be making some profits from me, let me also add coin B. So maybe I'm trading coin A with like $300 or $400. I will now add another 300 or $400. So I'll be trading 2 coins. But not that you started with $300 or you started with $200 and you see that that coin is down. You will now want to now still use from that $200 you started to open coin, the second coin. No. If you have to open the second coin, you need to add its own capital. That is what we call expansion. That is what we call growth. When I started Royalq, I started with $200. After 1 week, I added $150. After like 2 more weeks, I added another $200 to my capital. That is what growth is all about. The business is not a process game. It's a full-time business where you should be thinking about, okay, how to grow and all that. I think I've been able to summarize the business. Then we also have, look at everything I said now. You see that something is constant. You adding capital, expanding. You might not have money. You might not have money to add to your business. We know the country. But Royalq, they know about it that you might not have money. You paying 120 for shop rent, putting like $20 for gas fee, starting like with 200 or 100. You might not have money in a week to add. Me, I sold my land. That was why I was able to add that 150 after first week and added another $200 after the second or third week. But you might not have land to sell, but you have your data, you have your social media. Royalq develop, they know that yes, something is a key to every business. Something is a key to every successful company. You see the marketing department, no company jokes with it. The marketers, no company jokes with it. They take that department so serious. Because without that department, a business cannot be striving in this kind of economy. That is why you see banks send out their marketers every day to the market, to the streets to bring more customers for them. Royalq is not different because Royalq is also like a standard business. So you might not have plans to generate, to sell, to get money to add, but you can talk about Royalq. You can post about Royalq. When you post about Royalq and someone is interested to start, it's just like agents, you being a shop agent. If you introduce someone to come and also start up the business, Royalq pays you your agency fee, which is $30 immediately. So you see, with that money, you can also use it to add to your capital. You can use it to withdraw and enjoy yourself. You can use it to expand your trading capital, your choice. It doesn't stop there. If that person that you bring in starts trading and making profit and the person is happy, Royalq will also give you commissions for a job well done, for you to put that person through and the person is happy in the business. Royalq will also be giving you commissions. So you see, that is why Royalq have stand the test of time because of these other aspects they introduce. It's the same aspect that is making Dangote the richest in Africa. Advertisement. Even as Dangote is the richest, it does the advertisement for cement, salt, Indomie, and the rest. So you see, no, we need people. These people, the rich people, they understand that they need people. You need people to grow. You can't do it. No man is an island. If Dangote needs a poor woman that is buying salt 100 naira, if Dangote needs profit from that woman, talk less, what can you say about you? So you need people to grow. Money does not grow on the tree. Money, you can't find money on the floor or grows on the tree. Money is in the hands of the people. You need people to move your business forward. So there's no two ways about it. You don't need to go and meet anybody. Just post. Post on your social media. Everybody now comes online every day. So post online daily. Be consistent in posting. And you see you get people. You serve that. Now you have your own shop running for you. And you also stand to be an agent. You get your agency fee anytime someone registers through you. So that one is different. You can focus on your trading. If you have money to add, you can focus. But if you can still share about Royalq and you register people, Royalq pays you the commission. So thank you. Sorry. I think I'm done.
All right, thank you so much, Leader George. I believe we have new members in the house. If you have question, please you can use the chat box and ask your question. Do we have new member in the house? You are still confused about some things and you have question. Please just ask our question. You can also unmute yourself and ask your question. You can also unmute yourself and ask your question. Please, do we have any question? All right, any question, please you can unmute your mic and ask your question. All right, also if you're a member you have question, you can ask a question. Members in the
Okay.
house.
Good evening. Can someone hear me?
Yes, good evening, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. My name is Goldie. I want to get something right there. Leader made mention if your margin level, you understand? Okay, before now, mine was on one shot, though my capital is not very big. Okay, I'm using little capital to run mine. When he came out of this dip, I did one error. He corrected me. So I had to put it on circle so that it will just be going. I don't need to. Okay, but sometimes I put it in there and then start another page.
Your network is really bad. You're breaking really bad. You're breaking really bad. Can't hear you.
Okay, I'll drop it in the chat.
Your
I'll put it on the
network
chat.
is bad. Okay, all right. If you can't, just drop it in the chat because your network is pretty bad. I can't hear you. You're breaking a lot. Do we have any other question, please? Someone said I'm new here, popped in pretty late. Maybe next class I will. Okay. Also, we do have the recorded version that is posted on our YouTube channel, so it can be accessed. You can also watch that. Please, if you have any question, you can use the chat box, and also you can unmute yourself, please. You can unmute yourself and ask your question. All right. Okay, Leader Judge, can we please proceed? Just basically a summary of what margin call is before we round up. Leader Judge, are you there?
Yes, sir?
I said, can we do like a summary of what margin call is so that we can round up? Okay, so Uloma Gold. So the question is, since I placed mine on circle, does it mean it cannot come out and give my full capital and profit? Give me full capital and profit as well. Leader George, there's a question.
Okay, my actual question is, since I placed mine on cycle, does it mean it cannot come out and give me full capital and profit as well? Yeah, it will give you, no, I explained the capital, the mode, cycle and one shot. If your trade is on cycle, you will only be getting the profits, because cycle means use my capital buy. When you say give me my profits, use the capital and buy again. Say, give me my profit, use the capital and buy again. So that is the meaning of cycle.
All right, in summary, it's on ending. Your trade will continue to buy, sell, buy, sell. That trade will never close. But that doesn't mean you won't be making profits, when the coin pumps. But the trade will never close. It is just going to be, that's why it's called circle. It's on ending. A circle doesn't have like a full stop. So if you decide that you're tired of that particular coin you are trading in and you want it to stop, then you can put it on switch to one shot, and once the trade pumps up, it gives you your profit and then it will close. But if you're on circle, if it gives you your profit, It is going to buy your first buy again and continue the circle. I hope you understand. Also, we have videos on what one shot and circle is. You can watch that video on our YouTube channel for more understanding. All right. Good evening, my able leader. Is HTX Exchange still working? Because the app can't open for me to log in. Yes, nothing's wrong with HTX. For from the best of my knowledge. So maybe please check your network if your network is pretty good. But there's nothing wrong with HTX. Check your network. Use a stronger network, I believe. So yeah. All right, Rita John, please can you just briefly do like just a very short explanation about what margin call is, because I believe that's what the Royalq robot is all about, and then we can round up. Thank you.
Margin calls, that is the foundation on which royalty was designed to work. Margin calls is like, as a businessman, you are selling a bag of rice. Okay, so today in the market, because of price is at 50,000, and after you bought to trade, you now found out that after like 2 days, the bag of rice has reduced to 40,000. You know, as a businessman, you cannot sell the ones you bought at 50,000. You cannot sell at loss. So what you do as a businessman is to go back to the market and buy more quantity of the coin, of the bag of rice at 40,000. Now, after like 1 week, you find out that the price of rice has fallen again to 30,000. As a businessman, you will not sell those ones you bought at 50 or the ones you bought at 40. You still go back to the market and buy another set of bags of rice at 30. So all those buying you are buying at different reduced price is what we call margin calls in Royalq. It means buying the dip, buying the coins at a more cheaper reduced price. So that when bag of rice now increase to 35,000, you can now sell those quantity of bags of rice you bought at 30. That is what we call the sub profit. Bag of rice is still at 30,000, but you have some bags of rice you bought at 50 and at 40. So you can say generally the price of rice is still down, but you have made 5,000 on selling the bags of rice you bought at 30,000. You are selling them at 35. So business is still on. Even when you have some bags of rice you bought at 50 and at 40, you are selling the ones you bought at 30,000, 35. So you are making 5,000 gain profit. We call them the sub profits. It's the profits you made from buying margin calls, the profits you make from buying the dip. So when bag of rice now increase to 45, you can now sell the bags of rice you bought at 40,000. So you see, you will always be in business. There's no day that you will not make profits. It's either you are making from margin call sales, or you are selling the final one. Maybe the coins did not go down. You bought at 50 and you're selling at 55. So it's either you're making the main profits from the coin, or you are making sub profits from margin calls. So that is the meaning of margin calls generally. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leader George. Do we have any question before we round up? Please, if you have any question, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Before we'll be rounding up right now. You can also use the chat box if you do not want to unmute yourself. You can use the chat box to ask a question. Also, you can unmute yourself and ask a question. We'll be rounding up pretty soon now. Do we have any questions for the members and also our new prospects that just joined us? All right, if you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person who invited you to this Zoom. They are going to guide you on how to activate your robot. They'll send you a link first. Get registered on Royalq with the link they sent to you, and then they'll guide you on how to activate your robots step by step, and also add you to our WhatsApp group where you can start learning how to properly instruct your robot to profit you. Also, our Zoom days and time is Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Every Mondays and Thursdays, we are here 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time, and we'll see you on Thursday. Make sure you have a good week. And for those of us that, are not, right now, we are not encouraged by the market, don't worry, better days ahead. The market will definitely rebound back, and then it will be good times. Right now, our cryptocurrency is down. We are still expecting the bull season. The bull season will definitely happen. So yeah, good night, everybody, and have a very good week. We'll see you on Thursday. Bye.